long as we keep growing, keep helping neighborhoods turn into communities, we're going to keep going after it because we love what we do.
Dwayne Hickson says he always had the entrepreneurial spirit and know-how to work hard.
When I was a kid, I had to have a paper route, and I'd go door to door and sell subscriptions for the evening news.
So when Hickson's mom suggested the idea of a neighborhood magazine, it was only a matter of time before the ink dried.
It's truly been like that story where you start with nothing and slowly grow it.
N2 Publishing sells, designs, and prints neighborhood magazines for high-end communities. In 6 years, the company has grown from a fledgling business,
or not in my bedroom anymore,
to a multi-million-dollar publishing operation with branches across the country.
Fort Worth, Kansas City, Indianapolis.
Now it distributes in 50 major markets in the U.S.
We've been blessed. I think that the people we have on board is what has made our company grow.
Here at the Wilmington branch, the editors, account managers, and designers are responsible for more than 80 custom-created magazines each month.
We just kind of thought it'd be a cool idea and got into it, and it's been fun. And so, yeah, when it actually works and you can make a living at it, it's even better.
A living Hickson makes by connecting one community at a time. In Wilmington, Megan Torgeson, WWAY News Channel 3.
Good morning again. It's a pleasure to recognize another firm involved with manufacturing. Again, let's go back to Rod Serling. Imagine a situation where you move to Wilmington, buy a house, try your hand at professional sports, and are cut. Come back home, what do I do? Well, as the video indicated, that his mother sat down, his mother said, well, classic entrepreneurial situation. There's a gap out there. There's so many communities that don't have a way of people interacting with each other. Why don't you think about doing that? Well, the good news in Dwayne's case is that he had a background of sales, selling cutlery, which is basically the boot camp of sales. And so that type of confidence, the ability to sense and seize an opportunity, then has created the largest community magazine publishing firm in the country. That's quite a good job in a matter of just 6 years. Let me highlight just a couple things with you. His markets include Miami, Chicago, Houston, Los Angeles, Seattle, Phoenix, and San Diego. One of the neat things about this field is think about all the communities out there that don't have a voice to bring people together. That includes some of the communities in Wilmington and some of the major communities in the suburbs of various metropolitan areas. The beauty of his business is a very simple model. Why don't I have other people produce the content, take the pictures, and send it to me for free? That's a nice business model. So in that case, what he has obviously is his graphic designers here and his printing press operators and a team that takes all these pieces together. And as Wayne indicated, the idea seems simple. It's the execution that's difficult. And I think that's the essence of a lot of really successful firms today. A lot of people can say, well, why don't we just start this type of business? And don't know how to juggle all the different pieces, how to deal with all the spinning plates. Well, I think the beauty of this business is with Dwayne and his staff, they've been able to put this together. I like this because, again, going back to history, many of you may remember when Reagan ran for presidency of the United States and some of the TV commercials that really brought Americana, the spirit of this country, the sense of community, the greatness of this country. And on a much smaller scale, obviously, Dwayne and N2 have done this, is they give people who move to a community a chance to interact with other people. And this is so important today. When the world deals on the internet with Facebook and things like that, it's usually a kind of face-to-face, person-to-person type of thing. But when someone moves into a community, some in Wilmington, from another town or another state, they don't know people. And so what this does is it does provide a sense of community that is so lacking in many neighborhoods today. So I want to credit Dwayne and his staff for bringing back part of the Americana, to do it through manufacturing, to have the various independent contractors work with the social committees in various communities to do all that type of prep work and to pull it all together. So in a sense, this publishing firm is the system integrator that we're accustomed to with electronics. So please join me in congratulating Nick and his team of N2 for this award today.
All right, we're bringing people up for this one. Thanks, Professor Harper, for your introduction. Hey, real quick, I just want to thank my beautiful wife for all of her support over the years. It's not easy when you have to cut the budget down to nothing and not make money for a while you started a business. So thanks for not only your belief in me, but also in the company since we started it. Also want to thank our co-founder, Earl Seals, who is based in Chicago, so he's not here with us. But obviously, Earl, we've been friends for 15 years, and he's as much a part of the success as anyone in this business. And as we've heard today from many people, including our featured speaker and Professor Harper, by the way, Gene, from one forehead model to another, I thought you did an excellent job. Very well done. You know, it's about execution of a great idea. When I meet people a lot of times and they find out what we do, they go, what a great idea. I wish I had thought of that. Like, man, if it was that simple. But our people, our team is really the reason we have succeeded, and they execute day in and day out, and they make it actually look very, very easy. Don and Becky and Rob and Christy and Alex and Josh and Katie and Amber and Eric. I mean, it's fun to work with this group and this team, but I remember when it wasn't always as easy as they make it look. I remember our first office in Car Station Village. I think it was a 10 by 10 foot room, and we couldn't even afford a room with a window, so it was one of those interior offices, and it was so small. Actually, I think we could fit 2 desks in there, and we got the 2 desks on the side of Randall Road, and there was nothing hanging on the wall, so it just had a horrible echo. And like I remember Becky and I, we couldn't even talk in the office at the same time. If we were on the phone, if one person was on the phone, the other person had to leave because it was just crazy. In fact, one of the desks that we got had bugs in it, so we had to get rid of it. I remember the days when we found a family of birds living above the girls' bathroom in like a dryer vent or some kind of exhaust. It's exciting now that this is our 6th year, and we'll do over $6 million in sales. It's been an exciting ride, so thank you to all of you who make it fun each day to come to work. So, and thank you to Rob and to Jonathan. It's great to be recognized in the business community, so thank you so much.